How's it? Welcome to SportsCenter from Los Angeles. Alongside Stan Verrett, I'm Neil Everett. The NBA and NHL both best of three for their respective titles. Pucks on ice, Heat in Dallas.
Yeah, before the game, LeBron James tweeted that it was now or never. Well, it wasn't really, but the loser of Game 5 would be one slip-up from seeing its season actually melt away. Stuart Scott and company have the story of Game 5 from Dallas.
SportsCenter's coverage of the NBA Finals from Dallas, Texas. Talk about emotion, intensity, and drama for a Game 5. This was it. Stuart Scott alongside Mike Wilbon, John Barry, Hall of Famer Earvin Magic Johnson. We could say something like whoever wins Game 5 of a series tied 2-2 wins the NBA Finals 73% of the time. Or we could say, is LeBron James the most scrutinized player ever before a Finals game?
Yes.
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 Stop tweeting, LeBron.
Here we go. LeBron coming off a career playoff low, 8 points in Game 4. This is what LeBron said about Game 5. He said, quote, "This is a big game, probably the biggest game of my life." Well, not probably, it is. The Heat, though, facing a healthy Dirk for Game 5. Dirk, remember, was sick in Game 4. LeBron struggled early in this one. JB, school us using the ESPN axis.
Well, first he takes a very difficult shot with the left hand, but now he just jogs back. Tyson Chandler runs right by him for the easy two. Not focused early on.
Later in the first, LeBron, you know he's one of the best passers his size in the game, but this one he throws away. Mavs go the other way. Sean Marion. Wilbon, that's Matrix 2004.
It is. In the Phoenix uniform, getting it from
Well, they played like the Suns tonight.
They did.
Mavs up early. Later first, scary sight for the Miami Heat. D-Wade drives, collides with Brian Cardinal. Take another look.
Ooh, that hip.
Cardinal went down, but yeah, it was the hip. D-Wade favoring that left hip. Went to the ground. Then he would go to the locker room, and he would stay there for a while. So in the second quarter, with Wade out, LeBron in, and LeBron on. First, ripping the offensive board and the putback. And later in the second, Magic, talk about his help here.
Well, great help defense on J.J. Barea as he penetrates. And then he has the presence of mind to beat a lot of people down the court and slashes right to the basket for a left-hand finish. Beautiful. That's where they have to get him going to like that.
9 points in the first half. He had 8 the entire game of Game 4. Later second, Wade returns from the locker room, and young man was dealing. D-Wade drive, Baker off the glass. Come on, Southside, stand up. How aggressive was this move, JB?
Well, this guy makes more tough shots throughout this series. And thankfully for the Miami Heat, he came back. And they got to hope that he's going to be all right for the next one.
Over a 7-footer, Tyson Chandler on that fadeaway bank shot.
6 of 12 shooting for D-Wade, but the Mavs will make a run. Jason Terry finds Tyson Chandler, who rocked the rim. Jet had 6 assists. And Lynn, he's just ridiculous. Are you serious with this play?
Spinorama with the left.
Mavs shot 66% in the first half. Best shooting percentage by any team in any half in the postseason. Third quarter, LeBron and the Heat playing without Wade. J.J. Barea, get at me. The deep three. And then later, Dirk. That rainbow three was off the charts. How high was that?
That could have hit the scoreboard at Dallas Stadium. Thank God we were at the American Airlines Arena.
One more look. The Mavs started 9 of 13 from 3. They're up 5 at this point, led by as many as 9 in the third. With 4:33 left in the third, D-Wade re-enters the game, and he's just filthy good. Heat down 5 after 3, 23 points for Dwayne Wade. Fourth quarter, Heat down 5, and they are sharing the rock. Off the Mavs miss, LeBron running the floor. Wilbon, when they play like this, what does that tell you?
Well, that's when they're at their best, and that's when nobody is going to beat them. But we didn't see anywhere near enough of that. Only 11 fast break points for Miami in Game 5.
Here, LeBron penetrates, found Udonis Haslem for the layup. Heat down 3. Next Mavs possession. Mavs turn it over. LeBron running the break. That's what you just said. That's when they're at their best. Heat down 1. That assist gave LeBron a triple-double. Next possession. Haslam for the lay-in. Take another look at that, JB.
That looked like Magic Johnson over. He wasn't even looking here at the American Airlines Center. Will be.
Heat take a 1-point lead. Under 5 to play. Get at me. D-Wade, pull up 3. Heat 8 of 20 from the beyond the arc as a team.
Thought that might be it right there, huh, Wilby?
But Stuart, these two plays hurt the Miami Heat right here. Jason Terry for 3.
Next Heat possession, LeBron misses the jumper. And at the other end, clear eyes, full heart, can't lose. Dirk right by Chris Bosh and throws it down. Dirk, 29 points, Mavs up 2. Next Heat possession. This one's key. Wade finds LeBron, called for the charge. Good call.
Like that call. I don't like that call. I understand it's a legal call. He catches the ball in the paint, therefore Tyson Chandler.
You don't think it was there?
No.
Okay.
Under 2 minutes left. Mavs up 102-100. Jason Kidd left open for three. Old man. Booyah. Third all time in three-pointers. Mavs take a 105-100 lead.
Old school's the only school.
Old or old school? Both. Under 40 seconds left, 105-101. Shot clock winding down. Terry, the deep three. He did the jet magic.
Yes. Hey, and he deserved to do the jet, too. Look at this three right over LeBron. Incredible.
That's like a November.
No look. It's like a no-look
It's like a November shot where you have no pressure and there's nothing at stake and you just fire.
And he took that from like Fort Worth or somewhere. Mavs up 108-101. They go on to win it 112-103. The Mavericks close the game on a 15-3 run, and they take a 3-2 series lead. The Mavericks as a team, 13 of 19 from the three-point line. I'm going to say it again in case you missed it. 13 of 19. Just the fifth team over the last 15 seasons to shoot over 60% from beyond the arc in an NBA Finals game.
You know, regardless of what's going on throughout three quarters of the game, in the fourth quarter, I know I'm dependent on to come through.
We threw in some difficult shots, but you know, when you play as hard as we've been playing, you know, the basketball gods tend to be kinder to you.
Our defense has been successful against all kinds of different offenses. It is not easy against this team, but we are capable.
We all know Jet's a confident young man. He always has stuff to say to us in the locker room. He's always talking. So he's just an energetic guy, and he loves to talk, and he loves to hear himself talk.
It's just like being out there on the playground, man. Back home in Seattle, you're emulating your idols in the final situation, games on the line, raise up, knock it down.
I don't talk about injuries. You know, it was unfortunate I had to lead the game, but I came back and I finished it. Once you're on the court, you're on the court. I don't have no excuses, so I was on the court. I was able to help my team get an opportunity to win, and I'll be fine Sunday.
Do they need more offense from you in the fourth quarter?
Well, I don't think it was a case of offense again tonight. I mean, it was enough offensive play. We shot 52%. They shot 56%. We scored 103 points, and they scored 112. I mean, offense wasn't a problem.
Here it is, game by game, LeBron in the fourth quarter. In game one, no big deal, 5 points, 2 of 4 shooting. Heat got the relatively easy win. Since then, though, it's been nothing or next to nothing. 8 total points over 4 games in the fourth quarter. Just 2 of 12 shooting in those last 4 games. Irvin, what has to be going on in LeBron James' mind right now?
Let's do it first. Let's start with the triple-double. He should feel good about that. He found a way to finally score 17 points. He got 10 assists, 10 rebounds. Now, 2 things he's going to have to solve, which is his fourth quarter, not scoring a lot of points, and they gave him that 2 points for his 2 points in the fourth quarter in Game 5. But in Game 6, he's going to have to figure out how he's going to shut Jason Terry down in the fourth quarter, because Jason Terry has scored 8 points in Game 5, and he scored also 8 points in Game 4 to close out the game. He's going to have to get better on defense and guarding Jason Terry.
You said after Game 4, the Miami Heat defense failed them late in the game. That's why they've lost.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what happened again in Game 5. Their defense has failed, and this is a great defensive team. They've been there all season long, but late in the fourth quarter, they have not been able to get it done. A 15-3 run to finish Game 5, not good enough.
Extra, read all about it. Fort Worth Star-Telegram. Final approach. The Mavericks head to Miami, looking to finish off the Heat. They'll get 2 chances, and they've already won once in Miami, and the Miami Herald. Oh! The pain. Heat falters late again, must win at home. So that's the scene in the Metroplex and in South Florida. What about Cleveland? They're watching this too with great interest. Bob Holtzman with more.
I'm not rooting for him, but I wish him success. But I want him to lose this series, flat out.
No one wants to see him win. If he loses, like, Cleveland wins.
In downtown Cleveland, just down the street from where LeBron James used to play, the sports bars are filled with 2 kinds of fans. Those who no longer care about James and those who now passionately root against him.
Would I want to see him lose? Do I want to see him miss a game winner? Yes, I do.
You don't want to see him win after how he hurt you, but
you kind of learn you want to let some of it go. And at the same time, you got mixed emotions because here you were just a year ago, you were cheering for him for the past 7 years, and now he's the villain.
Last July, the day after James left for Miami, they took every piece of his memorabilia off the walls here and gave them to charity. Another big crowd is expected here for Sunday night's Game 6 to root against James yet again. In Cleveland, Bob Holtzman, ESPN.
Time to let it go, Cleveland. Time to let it go. It's over. He's not coming back. Let it go.
Time for us.
You got two top 5 draft picks.
All right.
Let it go.